Hey everyone, welcome back to The Explainer. So today we're jumping right into a concept that completely flips traditional content creation on its head. It's called the automated empire. You know the drill, right? A creator spends countless hours scripting, shooting, and editing only to hit a massive wall of burnout a year later. Well, what if we could just bypass all of that entirely? If you've ever wanted to build a digital asset, but the thought of being on camera, or frankly, losing your weekends to an editing bay sounds exhausting, then this no-fluff, highly pragmatic approach is going to change how you look at YouTube forever. Let's look at two totally different realities here. On one side, we've got the classic hard work method. We're talking about that grueling 50-hour-a-week grind, face on camera, agonizing over manual edits, and basically buying a one-way ticket straight to creator burnout. On the flip side, the smart work method. This shrinks the whole operation down to just 8 hours a week. How? Because we're leveraging AI scripts, template editing, and virtual assistants. You create the system once, hit publish, and absolutely eliminate the stress of performing.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the Smart Work Revolution. Okay, so what exactly is smart work? It means using leverage, automation tools, and outsourcing to build a content machine that actually scales. Think of it kind of like Henry Ford's assembly line, but, for digital content. You're no longer building a personal vlog, you are building a fully automated asset. The best part? Your own personal exhaustion is absolutely not a prerequisite for success anymore.
Now, before we get into the nuts and bolts of how this works, let's just ground our expectations for a second. $500 to $10,000 a month. I want to be crystal clear here. This is a totally realistic monthly earning potential for these systems once they're up and running. But you have to treat it like a real business. There are no get-rich-quick magic tricks here, folks. Honestly, though, once that flywheel starts spinning, this is just the mathematical reality of a well-oiled, faceless channel.
Moving right along to Section 2, choosing a profitable niche. So, here are 5 absolute powerhouse niches. These are high CPM, meaning advertisers will literally pay top dollar to be here. We're talking top 10 lists for facts and history, Reddit and Am I the Jerk stories, true crime and mysteries, wealth motivation, and AI digital art tutorials. And guess what? Not a single one of these requires your face. Seriously, a basic history listicle channel can pull in millions of views while the creator stays completely anonymous. You're just the producer behind the curtain, pulling the strings.
But here is the flip side, and this is absolutely crucial. Avoid low CPM niches like the plague. I'm talking about gaming Let's Plays or meme compilations. It's a huge smart work killer. Why? Because advertisers just aren't lining up to pay a premium to sponsor a teenager's Minecraft fails. It's just a fact. Please, don't waste your incredibly efficient system on niches that are only going to pay you pennies on the dollar. Which brings us to Section 3, the automated video workflow. Let's break down this strict 5-step workflow and pay close attention to the time frames here. 10 minutes for an AI script. 5 minutes to generate a totally natural-sounding AI voiceover. 15 minutes to pull stock footage or generate AI art. 20 minutes running it through an auto editor. And finally, 10 minutes to slap together a high-converting thumbnail using a template. Add that all up, it's barely an hour per video. That is the incredible power of smart tools. And if you're wondering what those tools actually are, here is your ultimate tech stack blueprint for nailing those 5 steps. You can literally start this for free using ChatGPT for your scripts, the free tier of 11 Labs for those crazy good voiceovers, and Canva for your thumbnails. Then, as your cash flow starts building, you simply graduate to the heady hitters. You upgrade to Claude Pro, use Leonardo AI for insane visuals, and plug into InVideo AI for fully automated, completely hands-off editing.
All right, Section 4, scaling through smart outsourcing. Now here is a trap a lot of people fall into. Doing everything yourself? That is a massive smart work killer. Look, even if a video only takes you an hour to make, if you're doing all the clicking and dragging, you just bought yourself a job, not a business. True leverage kicks in when you start hiring really capable freelance editors on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork. They can execute your templates perfectly for just $5 to $15 a video.
Because here is the ultimate endgame. Running a portfolio of 3 to 5 automated channels while working maybe 2 hours a week total. That's the goal. You're transitioning from being a burnt-out content creator to a strategic media executive. At this stage, your only real job is managing the system, checking the analytics, and giving your freelancers a quick thumbs up.
Sounds pretty amazing, right? But I know what you're probably thinking. It brings up one fundamental question. How do you actually get paid without ever showing your face? Let's break down the actual financial mechanics of this.
Let's look at Section 5, Monetization and Launch Plan. So, ad revenue from the YouTube Partner Program? That's literally just step one. To really maximize your return, you've got to build funnels for higher ROI income streams. We're talking dropping strategic affiliate links for Amazon or ClickBank right in the descriptions, selling digital products like specific niche guides. Or, and honestly, this is a massive, heavily overlooked strategy, building up the channel just to flip it. You can actually sell profitable faceless channels on marketplaces like Acquire.com for a huge lump sum payout. And here is exactly how you start. This is your 30-day launch blueprint. Days 1 to 5, spend an hour setting up your niche and channel. Days 6 to 10, take an hour to create 5 scripts using AI. Then spend 2 hours batching your voiceovers and visuals, another 2 hours auto-editing and making thumbnails. By the end of the month, scheduling and optimizing takes maybe an hour and a half. Following this exact schedule, you launch an entire channel with a backlog of 5 videos, all in under 8 hours of total work for the entire month.
Let's tie this all together in Section 6, the passive income formula.
When you strip everything away, it all boils down to this one fundamental equation. Take one script, turn it into a video, and distribute it across 5 different platforms. Then, you add automation to handle the heavy lifting and outsource the basic assembly. The end result? A true, bona fide, passive income asset. You're creating once, distributing everywhere, and letting the system work while you sleep.
I really want you to let this mantra sink in, because it is the core of the new digital economy. Your channel is a system, not a job. Build it once, improve it slowly, never face on camera. That right there perfectly captures the mindset shift you have to make. If you treat this like a traditional creator job, you're going to fail. But treat it like a system, the sky is literally the limit.
So, you've got the profitable niches. You know the 5-step workflow, the exact tech stack to use, and you've even got a 30-day launch plan. But here's the real question I want to leave you with today. As these AI tools get exponentially more powerful every single month, the barrier to entry is basically vanishing. If a machine can write the script and an algorithm can edit the video, what is stopping you from becoming the architect of your own automated empire? Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.